Hey good people, welcome to the channel. I'm Musically Malnourished and you're on my journey to go deep and wide in discovering new music and artists. This is Mixtape Volume 10, songs submitted by you. If you want to be on a future mixtape, you can visit musicallymalnourished.com to find the information or check the link in the description. Okay, so we've got some good stuff here, all right? We're going to lead off with The Weeknd, an unreleased song called Girls Born in the 90s. And this is by an anonymous sponsor. And they said that this is an unreleased song by The Weeknd. You can find it on YouTube here. It's the audio version. And they said this song is from the Beauty Behind the Madness era. We've got a song from Atmosphere, which we just did their Lucy Ford album recently. We've got more Billy Woods. We've got Jay-Z, Jim Legxacy, Puma Blue, Ski Mask, The Slumped God, two songs from Lupe, Fiasco, Black Thought, and Danger Mouse. I love Black Thought. And we're going to end this off by righting a wrong, because on a previous mixtape, I think maybe volume 8, we were doing a song called Is It Really You by Loathe, and I accidentally did a cover of it, not the actual song from Loathe themselves. Sorry about that, AsaBriar, but we are fixing that today. Okay, so as always, we're going to get in. We're going to give the song a listen, make a few comments along the way, but I'll keep a few notes in my handy dandy notebook, and then we'll see what we can find out about the song. You ready? If you want to go to a specific song, timestamps are in the description, or let's hang out and discover some songs together. Maybe you'll find something new. All right, here we go. This is The Weeknd, Girls Born in the 90s. All right, good stuff as always from the Weeknd, man. I'm trying to. I know we've listened to some unreleased stuff from the Weeknd and bonus tracks from albums. There's parts of that sound familiar to me. That I got them touching on the body. But then I don't know if it's just reminiscent of another song from him. It's hard to remember sometimes. So glad to be reminded this one exists if I have heard it somewhere along the way. Okay. Yep, this makes sense right here. Produced by Max Martin, the man. I've also started looking at this more on Genius. Obviously, there's not too much here, but especially on like we just did. Was it Ben Howard? Ben Howard. We just did a Ben Howard album, and obviously Ben Howard, that's a single person, but he has a band that works with him, but it's really just two people, which was kind of crazy. They played all these different instruments, but I did find like this section was very helpful for stuff like that because you can see who's on all the different instruments and things like that. But we had Max Martin here. Pretty straightforward song. Women born in the 90s are now the well-known models, and this was back in 2015. So women born in the 90s are now the well-known models, young adults of the generation. Abel talks about how these women tend to hold on to anybody that makes it big. Abel will continue to get hurt hanging on these beautiful girls. This song did not make it on Beauty Behind the Madness. It was re-recorded and retitled as Acquainted. The original lyrics from this version appeared as the outro to Acquainted. And was that, so Acquainted, was that on? Yeah, okay, it was track 6 on Beauty Behind the Madness, which we've done that album. So maybe that's where I know a little bit of it from. Okay, love it. Love it. All right, next up is the song Scapegoat from Atmosphere. This one comes to us courtesy of Bradley. So thank you so much, Bradley. Really enjoyed what we heard from Atmosphere. It's called Lucy Ford. It's the Atmosphere EP, I think, because it was like 3 of their EPs put into an album called Lucy Ford. It was really cool, man. If you are a rap and hip hop fan and you haven't gone and watched that one, go find that. I think that was maybe last week or so as of filming this. So let's get in and give it a listen. Okay, it's a bit of an older one, so it doesn't appear to have any lyrics with it. So from my experience with Atmosphere, though, the rap and hip hop, it is so intricate and the writing is really great. But I think I've usually been able to follow along pretty well with them. So we'll see.
It's the caffeine, the nicotine, the milligrams of tar. It's my habitat, it needs to be clean. It's my car, it's the fast talk they use to abuse and feed my brain. It's the cat box, it needs to be changed. It's the pain, it's women. It's the plight for power, it's government. It's the way you're giving knowledge slow with thought control and subtle hints. It's rubbing it, itching it, it's applying cream. It's the foreigners sightseeing with high beams. It's in my dreams, it's the monsters that I conjure. It's the marijuana, it's the embarrassment, displacement. It's where I wander, it's my genre. It's Madonna's videos, it's game shows, it's cheap liquor, blunts, it's bumper stickers with rainbows. It's angels, demons, gods, it's the white devils. It's the monitor, the sound man, it's the motherfucking mic levels. It's gas fumes, fast food, Tommy Hill, Mommy's Pill, Columbia House Music Club, designer drugs and rhyming thugs. It's Bloods, Crips, 5s, 6. It's stick-up kids, it's Christian conservative terrorists. It's porno flicks, it's the East Coast, no, it's the West Coast. It's public schools, it's asbestos, it's mentholated, it's techno, it's sleep, life and death. It's speed, coke and meth, it's hay fever, pain relievers, oral sex and smoker's breath. It stretches for as far as the eye can see. It's reality, fuck it, it's everything but me. On and reality, on,
wow.
The list goes on and on and on.
Dude, Atmosphere is so dope.
On and on and on and on. The list goes on and on and on and on.
It's all
He was taking shots at everybody.
It's in the water, it's in the air, it's in the meat. It's indirect, indiscreet, it's inconsistent, incomplete, it's in the streets. Every city, everywhere you go, and every man, it's the insanity, the fantasies, the casualties, it's the healthcare system, it's welfare victims, it's assault weapons, it's television religion, and it's false lessons, it's cops, police, pigs with badges, guns and sticks, it's harassment in a complex you carry when you're running shit, it's wondering if you get to eat, it's the heat, it's the winter, the weather, it's herpes, and it's forever, it's the virus that takes the lives of weak and it's strong, it's the drama that keeps on between me and my seeds, mom. It's the need to speak wrong, it's that hunger for attention. It's the whack who attack songs of redemption. It's prevention, it's the first solution. It's loose, it's out for retribution. It's mental pollution and public execution. It's the nails that keep my hands and feet to these boards. It's the part-time job that governs what you can afford. It's the fear, it's the fake, it's clear it can make time stop and leave you stranded in the year of the snake. It's the dollar, yen, pound. It's all denominations. It's hourly wages for your professional observations. It's on your face and it's in your eyes. Everything you be, cause it ain't me, motherfucker, cause it ain't me. On and on and on and on. The list goes on and on and on and on. The list goes on and on and on and on. The list goes on and on and on and on.
It's all according that life on a whole. It's all according that life on a whole.
I am very quickly becoming an Atmosphere fan. Dude, the lyricism is off the charts. It's so good. And the flow is good. And the beat is good. I mean, it's obviously like this simpler, older type thing, which I'm curious, you know, as we keep moving through, because we've really only heard more of their older stuff. So I'm curious to see how their sound evolves. This is from 1997, but dude, it's so freaking good. Because even when I'm just sitting and listening to it, I'm like, okay, what's he? Is he naming evils? And I'm like, but those things aren't. All of those things aren't necessarily evil in and of themselves. There were some evils he mentioned, but then he goes, it's reality, and then the sample that's used in there, we'll see if we can find out what that is, says it's all according to life on a whole. It is just the realities that we face, and many of them painful. And the idea of it, the song being called Scapegoat, maybe it's, you know, people trying to use all of these different things to justify or blame their actions or inactions on someone or something else. And it's just this long list of things. It's so cool, man. All right, it says the song addresses the failure of society as a whole, both individuals and the masses, to accept blame for the pitfalls of our society. Instead of trying to identify and fix our issues, we instead try to blame everything under the sun for our shortcomings. The song's from the debut album named Overcast. It says, while God's Bathroom Floor was our local breakout song, this was the song that was our national breakout to the rap underground. While it did get us booked on mix shows across the country, I felt it was almost a cheating style of writing. I use the word, it's over 50 times. That's the hook. It's cheating. Sometimes when we do a song a lot, I feel the need to put it on hiatus, but this song did recently return to our live shows. Man, I respect them too. Like their love for the art and craft of hip hop, and him just being like, I say it's. He's almost like it's too easy. Oh man. Okay. The song sampled the Bee Gees' Walking Back to Waterloo and Boogie Down Productions' Necessary. Produced by Ant, which if you didn't know, Atmosphere is Slug and Ant. Ant does the producing, Slug does the writing and the rapping. Whoever did the first half of this entire song explained absolutely nothing. The lyrics need to be explained, not just described. Yeah, that's often an issue with annotations. because it'll probably be like, even when he mentions oral sex, annotation be like, oral sex is and it's like, yeah, we know that, but we're trying to, like, what is all he talking about? But I think even annotating this song is probably a challenge, because most of the things he mentions in here, we all are pretty aware of. It's things that are commonplace among, humans as a whole. Okay, man. Love it. This next one is The Man Who Would Be King. We haven't been in Billy Woods since we did... What was the Billy Woods album that we did? Ethiops. That was heavy, man. I listened to a college professor talk about that album. Because when I went into it, I was like, I feel so under-equipped to be able to talk about this album and the subject matter in any kind of eloquent manner. Just was blown away by the whole thing, and it really made me think a lot and learn a lot. And then I listened to a video from a college professor explain that album for an hour and a half. And when he started, and this guy's like an art history professor, when he started, he was like, guys, there's more here than I can even wrap my head around. I was like, oh, good. And now I don't feel so stupid, because this guy's incredibly smart, and he even recognizes it's a very profound work. So I imagine probably the next Billy Woods album we get to, which, most of our albums are voted in on Patreon, or if you want to sponsor, not just like a mixtape request, if you want to sponsor a full album reaction, just like we do on the channel, any of the albums are long, extended video deep dives. You can go to musicallymalnourished.com as well. So I don't know when we'll get to the next one, but I know History Will Absolve Me is one that's a really important piece. But that's what this is from. And it's titled The Man Who Would Be King. And it comes to us from an anonymous sponsor. All right, I'm ready to feel inferior once again. You're gonna make me refresh? What's going on? There we go.
Mogambo, the new word in motion picture entertainment. Mogambo, unforgettable adventure in untamed Africa. Africa, known for centuries as the white man's graveyard. The heat and fury of the jungle tears the veneer of civilization from these women. No holds are barred as they fall in love with a man who lives for adventure.
Facing existential threats, my advice, kill them dead, no regrets. The devil's rejects, writ large. Observe the precepts of a benevolent God. Blue-eyed Prometheans in the heart of darkness, land of the monsters. Walk like Quetzalcoatl amongst the conquered. Dig hard, put myself in the stars. His woman in the dirt, face down, ass up, doing God's work. Go native, the world is yours. The sound of Maxim's gun still sends a chill up my spine. Empire of the sun never sets. A Christian's duty is never done. You can bet on significant returns to all shareholders. King Solomon's mines, just give me 100 experienced soldiers. The knowledge of good and evil, sweet nothings whispered by cobras. Useless baubles given to greedy chiefs. Lies told with the practiced ease of an old thief. When they hung the poor nigga, I felt a certain relief.
A time for discretion, Elder. Think I'm gonna run out of bullets before they run out of spears.
Take up your burden, the savage wars of peace. Fill full the mouth of famine and bid the sickness cease. And when your goal is nearest, the end for others sought. Watch sloth and heathen folly bring all your hopes to naught. Gold ill-gotten with guts and gleaming Martin Henry guns. With that holy trinity, who can argue my divinity under two red suns? Return like Kipling's dead son, summoned by monkey paw. 1,000 Philistines slain with the donkey's jaw. Gave them the rule of law. Schools, roads, jobs, clothes, and shod. Still, they fled to the land of Nod. Eden's east, upon his brow, mark of the beast. Empire fat like a cow, slaughtered for the feast. The stink of a jackal's teeth. The gears of war get greased, ground him down to raw meat. Whites of the eyes, limpid minds, an apartheid of the mind. Britannia's corpse exhumed, hair and nails still growing. Dr. Livingston, I presume, blood rivers still flowing. The forest inexorably growing as Kinshasa crumbles.
That sample running in the background, dude, is so pretty.
They're friendly. how nice.
Sure could have fooled me.
Take up your burden, the savage wars of peace. Fill full the mouth of famine and bid the sickness cease. And when your goal is nearest, the end for others sought. Watch sloth and heathen folly bring all your hopes to naught.
Did you see his necklace?
Yeah, a little pretentious for my taste.
You travel along uncharted waterways on a suspenseful safari. You venture across the African veldt, alive with all manner of wild beasts. The blood-chilling spectacle, the battle of the gorillas, photographed for the first time.
Oh my goodness, dude. He's unreal. I'm trying to figure out, I think obviously the subject matter of what he's speaking to here would be the violence exacted on African people and him using these other accounts throughout history. What I'm trying to figure out is if he is speaking from the perspective of the, what's the word I'm looking for? Like the abuser, the person who is perpetrating the violence, and maybe trying to talk about how they think they're on like a righteous act in doing so. And then obviously uses all these different clips. So I'm not 100% sure, obviously, through, a first listen. There's so much going on here. But let's get in and see what we can find out. Like many songs on History Will Absolve Me, The Man Who Would Be King is about a colonialism and imperialism, specifically the subjugation of Africa under the white man's burden. Billy references Rudyard Kipling in the song's title and lyrics, and elsewhere describes biblical battles and historical exoduses. The chorus implies that despite the triumphal onslaught of imperialism in the late 19th century Africa, neither the Europeans nor Africans have won in the end. Produced by Marmaduke. Okay, done a lot for Billy. No picture or anything going on here. He's also done stuff for Armand Hammer. I've heard that name. Okay, so he works a lot with Billy. The Reavers. Supercron Flight Brothers. Okay, let's go. Let's go look up here for a second. See if we can find out. Also, that whole intro, is very... I know it's like from older radio or television, things like that. But my only reference for it is the movie Up. Where it starts out. He's on a brave adventure. The adventurer... hitting deep into the Amazon where no man has gone. That whole thing. So this says Mogambo is a 1953 Technicolor film based on the 1928 play Red Dust by Wilson Collison, starring Grace Kelly and Clark Gable and directed by John Ford. The story follows the romance unfolding among white Americans on a safari hunting for gorillas in equatorial Africa, where the film was shot. Which, they call back to that at the end, obviously using that in the sense, I'm not saying this, but I think in the sense of like these white people who are on this hunt for gorillas. So in this case, it would be the white people versus the Africans. Like many Hollywood films of its time, it portrays local Africans as savage, exotic others. Technicolor is a prime example of audio-visual technologies. Okay. Africa known for centuries as the white man's graveyard. Heat and fury of the jungle tears, the veneer of civilization from these women. No holds are barred as they fall in love with a man who lives for adventure. Man, facing existential threats, my advice, kill him dead, no regrets. So Billy sarcastically wraps the opening of the song from the perspective of a colonial officer, official. So yes, that's what I was thinking. The man is presumably exaggerating the aggressiveness of Africans in order to seize more precious territory. A caricature of Bismarck at the 1884 Berlin Conference, often taken as the starting point of the scramble for Africa. Put myself in the stars, his woman in the dirt. Yeah, this idea of doing God's word, I'm sure this is just tied to raping. So awful, man. Maxim's gun. The Maxim gun was developed in 1884 by the British inventor Sir Hiram Stevens. First saw action in the First Matabele War in the early 1890s. The British soon deployed the Maxim gun in the Sudan, the Boer Wars, and the Zulu Wars to devastating effect. Its firepower made possible the rapid conquest of nearly all of the Africa by the early 20th century, as a famous saying at the time put it, whatever happens, we've got the Maxim gun and they have not. The British first realized the Maxim's gun potential when a company of 700 men with 4 Maxim guns held off an army of African troops 4 times as large. 4 British dead to 1,200 Africans. Man. People can really suck. Empire of the Sun never sets. You can bet on significant returns to all shareholders. Well, and that's the thing, the hard thing too, right? So many of these people, even with like the Crusades and things, going out in the name of Christianity, doing these horrible acts, which, whatever your stance is on Christianity, things like that, please know, from a Christian, we would not consider those people Christian. They are warped. They are, listen, think of it more like this. They are 100% the kind of people that Jesus rebuked. They are the religious leaders. Because you have to recognize the Pharisees, who were the ones that schemed to have Jesus crucified, they're the ones that paid Judas so that he could rat Jesus out. They were the priests. They were the Old Testament priests, and they didn't see what God was doing in Jesus, and they crucified him. And so, in the same sense, these leaders of these churches are these people sending people out in the name of Christ, in the name of Christianity, to conquer and rape and pillage and kill. Like, no, those are the people Jesus would have gone and flipped the tables. He would have confronted. He would have called them snakes and wolves. Okay, so that's how I generally view that, and it's a shame because it does put such a disgusting mark on a person that would use the name Christian. So makes me angry as well. Okay, the same. Okay, we want to get on a rant. The same way, there are so many who parade around as pastors and leaders, and they are wolves in sheep's clothing. And so they do not represent the teachings of Christ. They do not represent mercy and grace and selflessness and servanthood and love. Okay? All right, rant over. That stuff makes me hot, man. Okay, jeez. Which I guess that's kind of what Billy's music has the ability to do, right? The ability. Get it? Okay. This next song is Run This Town featuring Rihanna, Kanye West. It's from Jay-Z, and this is sent in by Mason R. R.
Feel it coming in the air.
Yeah.
Hear the screams from everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm addicted to the thrill.
I'm ready.
It's a dangerous love affair.
Come on.
Can't be scared when it goes down. Got a problem? Tell me now. Only thing that's on my mind is who's gonna run this town tonight. Who's gonna run this town tonight? We gonna run this town.
We are, yeah, I said it, we are. This is Rock Nation, pledge your allegiance. Get your boutiques on, all black everything. Black cars, all black everything. And our girls are black experts, riding with they diligence. I get more in depth if you boys really real enough. This is like familiar, I'll explain later. But for now, let me get back to this paper. I'm a couple bands down and I'm trying to get back. I gave Doug a grip, I lost a flip for 5 stacks. Yeah, I'm talking 5,60 shot zeros. Here, Doug, back to running circles round niggas, now we squared up. Hold up.
Life's a game, but it's not fair. I break the rules, so I don't care. So I keep doing my own thing, walking tall against the rain. Victories within the mile, almost there, don't give up now. Only thing that's on my mind is who gonna run this town tonight.
In a dark Caesar, please follow the leader. So Eric B, we are microphone fiend. It's the return of the God, peace God. It ain't nobody fresher. I'm in Mason, Martin Margiela on the table screaming, fuck the other side. They jealous. We got a banquet full of bras. They got a table full of fellas. And they ain't spinning no cake.
Sausage fest.
Cause they ain't got no space. My whole team got dough, so my bank account is looking like millionaires, bro.
Life's a game, but it's not fair.
Banquet, bank it. It's good, man.
My own thing, walking tall against the rain. Victories within the mile, almost there, don't give up now. Only thing that's on my mind is who gonna run this town tonight.
Pretty much anything Rihanna touches is just going to be magic.
It's crazy how you could go from being Joe Blow to everybody on your dick, no homo. I bought my whole family whips, no Volvos. Next time I'm in church, please, no photos. Police escorts, everybody passports. This the life that everybody asks for. This a fast life, we are on a crash course. What you think I rap for? To push a fucking rap for? But I know that if I stay stunting, all these girls only gon' want one thing. I could spend my whole life goodwill hunting. Only good gon' come is as good when I'm coming. She got an ass that'll swallow up a G-string. And up top, 2 beast things. And I'm beasting off the re-sling. And my nigga just made it out the precinct. We get
He's wrong for that, man.
I'm just trying to change the color on your mood ring. Reebok, baby, you need to try some new things. Have you ever had shoes without shoestrings? What's that, yay? Baby, these heels, is that a made what? Baby, these wheels. You tripping when you ain't sipping, have a refill. You're feeling like you're running, huh? Now you know how we feel.
Oh, always a good time. Dude, what was the song Kanye, that Ye, Rihanna, and Paul McCartney did? Was it 4 or 5 seconds? Oh my gosh, that song was such a banger, dude. This one, we did it over, we did a Patreon live stream recently of Good Fridays, Cruel Summer, the stuff that he did with Paul McCartney, and a few other random things threw in there. That was so awesome, dude. Because we saw the music video and the live performance of it. One of my favorite songs. Kanye had a bunch of ridiculous bars on this, man. Yeah, everybody did their thing. Pretty straightforward song and what they're talking about. They run the town. They're flaunting some stuff. Let's see. We basically run this town. It's myself, Rihanna, and Kanye. That's pretty much it. That's what Tim Westwood said. Highly successful single for Hove. Yeah, we haven't been to Blueprint 3. We've only done the first Blueprint. Jay-Z said the Def Jam contract had run its course, ending in a great way, which never happens, and this felt like the right message to send on the Blueprint 3. The song is about the formation of Rock Nation, planting our flag in the ground. Me aligned with the two greatest artists I've found, Kanye and Rihanna. The growth of us, it was originally Rihanna demo, but I took it in another direction. I wanted the whole song to feel like a march, a battle cry. Muhammad Ali had the shortest poem ever, me, we. My statement was, we are. Maybe you didn't hear me, we are, yeah, I said it, we are. No ID said initially a Rihanna record. She came down to Hawaii and we did it. Did a few records for her. 2 of them became Run This Town and Drake's Find Your Love. She came down, cut the record, passed on it. We were all like, what? You're passing? Jay heard it and said, this is my record now. Then Kanye heard it and said, nah, don't give Jay that record. That's my record. Then Jay hits me and says, don't let Kanye get that record. So Jay got it. Kanye ended up doing a verse. It was a memorable moment. We won a Grammy. But when you have those 3 on a record, you're supposed to win a Grammy. That was a monster that didn't sound like a commercial record. It was a pure hip-hop beat, darker than a traditional pop record. And this was in, let's see, 2009. Which was it, when was My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy? Was that 2008? I get my timelines all mixed up. Because of him saying in Hawaii, okay, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy was 2010. So maybe they just work out of that studio in Hawaii more often. With No ID. I love No ID, man. All right. Good stuff. Oh, man. Oh, and we do have our first Rihanna album coming up on, well, it'll be in September. It's one of the leads in the polls on Patreon. So we have polls for our Monday albums and our Wednesday albums. And for September, there's 5 Mondays, 5 Wednesdays. So the top 5 albums that are voted out of the kind of 8 that we have on there on each one will win. But Rihanna Auntie is winning one of those polls. So it's pretty much a shoo-in for September. So that'll be fun. Okay, next up, we're doing new David Bowie from Jim Legxacy. And this is sponsored by, I think you would pronounce it Miek, M-I-E-K. He says, if you're looking for an introduction to Jim Legxacy, start with new David Bowie. If the name doesn't ring a bell, he's recently featured on Dave's latest album and also contributed to the production of Central C and Dave's hit Sprinter. He's one of those artists who blurs the line between UK rap, indie, emo, and alt pop. His music feels less like polished songs, more like fragments of raw memories, nostalgia, vulnerability, deeply human. Sonically, it has that soulful, left-field energy that early Kanye brought to hip-hop. I don't know why I'm out of breath right now. Let's all take a breath. Okay, because I hate breathing in the mic, but I have to take these deep breaths. Reimagined through a distinctly 2025 UK lens. It doesn't try to impress you, it tries to make you feel something. All right, let's feel something. Ooh. Oh my goodness. I don't ever stop the music. Dude, I feel like I know something now. If you didn't know, unless John Bellion is sampling somebody else, I'm pretty sure he's not. This is from John Bellion's song Wash. Father Figure. Hold on. No, wait, that's not the right album. Hold on. Got it. I got it. This, one of my favorite albums. John Bellion launched this channel. Oh, fun fact. This song, Wash, that's being sampled here, I don't need a star, your face is like a full-blown universe. Dude, that song is what launched this channel. I came across it on YouTube one day. I had like some setup because I was like doing some other stuff, not necessarily pursuing YouTube at the time. A little bit I was. And I had my camera, my mic, and all that stuff. And I came across that song, Wash. And I was like, dude, this song is so beautiful. The video was so cool. And I was like, let me just see if I could even talk about it in a way that anybody would care to listen. So anyway, sorry for the rant, but was not expecting that. I've never heard anybody sample his songs. But it is one of my favorite songs. It is the reason this channel started. So place in my heart. All right, let's get it. And you could go back, I think, probably to the very beginning of this channel in September of 2025 and find my video on that music video. And I've done all of John's music on this channel. Okay, here we go. So cool.
Put my phone on DND, DND. She want me, I can't put my heart on sleeve. Who them boys are? Just some backpacking niggas making noise. See them too, man, I had to put my phone on DND, DND. She want me, I can't put my heart on sleeve. Who them boys are? Just some backpacking niggas making noise. In the bits, I was feeding all the kitties on trays. I'm like, Andre, 3K. I got 3 stacks in my pocket right now. Niggas didn't know us from the bottom right now. She touch a button right now. I put my phone on DNA. Life of a sinner. She don't like no rappers, so I told her I'm a singer. I don't take no pictures, but she tell me take a picture right now, right now. Put my phone on DND, DND. She want me, I can't put my heart on sleeve. Who them boys are? Just some backpacking niggas making noise. See them too, man, I had to put my phone on DND. In the backpacking niggas making noise. Making noise. Making noise. So she wanted more class, so we matching. She's attractive. Praise the Lord, it was Rocky in the backstretch. Made that money do a backflip. I was 17, they airing, now I put my phone on DND. DND. She want me, I can't put my heart on sleeve. Who them boys are? Just some backpacking niggas making noise.
No, I didn't want it to end. Oh my goodness, dude. Listen, it's not just the John Bellion sample. I love that. So way to freaking go, Meek or Mike. I don't know how you pronounce it. This is probably one of my favorite songs I've heard, period. I vibe with that. So shameless plug here. Somebody go to musicallymalnourished.com and sponsor a full album reaction for Jim Legxacy, because I want to hear more for sure. Or somebody get it in one of the Patreon polls or something, because the schedule's full around here. So if something's going to get on the channel, it's generally going to be through those means. That was amazing, dude. Okay, let's take a look. I mean, obviously he's talking about, you know, this woman ultimately with the sample as well, because the sample is all about John's wife. Excuse me. And the idea of him putting his phone on D&D on Do Not Disturb. She wants me. And then talking about who he is. I love that. She don't like rappers, so I told her I'm a singer. New David Bowie by Jim Legxacy is a track from his 2025 mixtape, Black British Music, known for its genre blending style. Samples Wash by John Bellion. That was awesome, dude. Samples Wash by John Bellion. Yeah. We have a ridiculous amount of John Bellion content on Patreon as well. We just did his Forest Hills concert. This baby, this trifold. These records are really awesome in here too. But we just did that full concert over on Patreon. Okay, man, that was fun. That had me moving. All right, let's get into the next one. This song is Desire by Puma Blue, and it comes to us courtesy of INHUT. INHUT, one word.
We could play it before we turn to stone. We could live behind everything we want. Won't you live? Put me in some way that feels so wrong. So fine, come be mine. Set a nice spot, come play with me. Could put you fast asleep on my knees. I beg, please, give me what you want. You're in need, I can't resist that dawn. Yeah, so fine, come be my desire. You live, you'd leave me with a taste to mourn. Yeah, drink up all my time. Love, I know you need release. So fine, come be my desire.
I've been a big fan of people using reversed lyrics and music and things in music lately. I was trying to think through this, man, what does this remind me of? And I think the closest reference, if I'm correct on this, from what I've listened to so far, would probably be Radiohead from In Rainbows. I think that's what it kind of evokes for me. I love this, man. And it's really interesting because the beat, I didn't know what the genre was or who this artist was. So when it started, I was like, okay, this is probably another rap hip hop song. Because the beat, you could easily throw some verses in there or somebody could sample this song for sure. and sample this beat. But man, I really love that. Really cool atmosphere, just kind of building in this tension, and yeah, the production and beat on it and everything was absolutely incredible. So let's see, Puma Blue from their album Croak Dream from 2025. Better known, so Jacob Allen, better known by his stage name Puma Blue, British singer-songwriter, producer, multi-instrumentalist, based currently between London and Atlanta, producing the music himself in his bedroom. Very cool. Desire, aptly described by its name. The song is ultimately about Blue's longing and craving to be with the person the song is about. Blue suggests the yearning passion for being with this person outweighs personal discomfort, otherworldly needs, and even death. I'm assuming produced by himself, and then Sam Petz Davies works with a lot of people. We got Tom York, I recognize that name. The Smile. He's worked with Radiohead. That's cool. So maybe there is a little more of a crossover than I fully realize. All right. Great one, Inhut. This next one is called Nuketown by Ski Mask, the Slumped God. This comes to us from Bon 200865.
Round 1. Fight.
The pharmacy.
Like a tone, bitch, I'm looking like a lick. Think up Thanos, rock thumb in my fist. Entertainment with your bitch at night like Nick. Drake and Josh, how we team your bitch. Michael Jackson, one glove, I hit.
A lot of references.
Club with my stick. AK-50 spit, how I got slimes on deck. Metal long, let it just flick big. 2 girls, 2 clubs, no, I had to level up. Ate a Mario mushroom quick. No, these niggas be chickens like a nugget. They be just actors, there's a Washington. I'ma play this at a song when the smile's violin. Put the niggas in my scrap bin. Maybe we could get along, maybe we could be friends in another fucking life, my friend.
He's fast.
Baby, on my nuts though, cause I don't give a fuck ho.
Is this Juice WRLD doing this?
Yes, I get the biggest saturated fucking big fat. I'm not skinny dipping, big dripping, bitch, big facts. Chief, keep that pussy, bang, bang. Pretty please don't act like me, and you is the fucking same thing. Yes, nigga, I switched the floater on what the docs gang. They tryna bite like a vampire fang. Numbers wanna bend and land a nigga ang. Intelligence is only for the gentlemen, so silly pussy niggas, yes, trick for kids. That's the fact like a stumble captain. Lame niggas saying that they fucking demons, don't wonder that they lost up in the sauce in this bitch.
Because they put facts on the Snapple caps under them, I think.
When I'm acting like a monster like Stitch, you be acting like a bitch, so I call you sis. Switcheroo your bitch, That's what I call an assist on.
I like all the pop references for cultural references.
Cause I don't give a fuck ho. I might be a roast squirrel cause a nigga is a nut ho. Cut through, love it when they right ho. Knife on the AK, step away, guy ho. Hopping in that mosh pit, I was trying to raise shit. It's a different day, this like niggas on the same shit, I hate it. Rich like a white bitch, I should go blind bitch. Put my dick up in your mom, bitch, you ain't on shit.com. Desert Eagle take his head off, make it fly like a comet. Crack your ass like Soldier Boy, screaming yeah. When I fuck a nigga, bitch, Grant a bullet like a wish, D-Rose when I drive to the paint with the foul, I'ma still get a swish, what the fuck, bro? You ain't tryna fuck, get the fuck at my spot, ho. But your ass get kicked out like a dot, cut dough, baby, on my nuts though. Cause I don't give a fuck, ho. I might be a roast squirrels, cause a nigga is a nut, ho. Pop me up, fuck nigga. It was twin, hey, cutthroat.
Does the genre rage rap exist? Okay, so one thing that I have learned, and I don't know if this falls in the kind of trap rap? Is that what I'm thinking of? Hold on. I think, yeah, right? Hold on. Okay, I keep saying hold on. Let's see. Yeah, trap. I don't know if this totally falls into that kind of subgenre. It feels like a little bit, although Ski Mask, the Slump God, man, he's got really great lyricism, really quick on it, tons of references going in there. You know, you have the opening kind of Mortal Kombat type thing. Then you've got Thanos, you've got Nick, which obviously then connect with some of those, Drake and Josh. You've got Michael Jackson. There's just tons of stuff going on in here. And then you have Juice WRLD coming in with these super intense, you know, yelling type elements, which makes me think of rage rap. Wait, let me see. Is this rage rap? Rage rap does exist. Hyper energetic subgenre of trap. Okay. Merged in 2010s, early 2020s. Playboy Cardi, Yeet, Trippie Redd, Kenny Carson, and Destroy Lonely. Okay. That's what it makes me kind of think of with that. So, but I have learned from my Metro Boomin heroes and villains that when it comes to that style, because at first I'm like, I'm really paying attention, which there is a lot of lyricism in here to pay attention to. But it's all pretty straightforward with the references and things. But then like halfway through, it's like, wait, turn your brain off. Just listen, just vibe, just go with it. Because I think that that's really how I'm trying to approach some of those subgenres now, with a little less like analytical mind, which I try to hold the two in balance, you know, but I think it just serves me better to let go. And even if I don't fully catch everything, to just more like shut my eyes and listen. So intense. Let's see. It says that the song is derived from Nuketown, a multiplayer video game map that appears in all 5 installments of Call of Duty Black Ops. I pretty much stopped playing Call of Duty at... I don't even know if it was Modern Warfare. Maybe. It might have been before that. I used to play a lot of Call of Duty with friends back in college. But that might have been even Call of Duty like 2. Good times though. After a match on Nuketown concludes, a massive nuclear explosion occurs, which Ski Mask and Juice imitate with their aggressive scream rapping on this track. That's fun. They should have a music video. Okay, they do. I wonder if it has Call of Duty in it. It should. It's from 2018. All right. We got a couple of submissions from INVOE. This first one is Prisoner 1 and 2, Tetsuo and Youth. And the artist is Lupe Fiasco. He says, my personal favorite Lupe song, my favorite beat of all time. Ooh, big words. Hope you enjoy.
An inmate at Correctional Center. This call is subject to recording and monitoring. To accept charges,
okay.
Press 1.
Prisoner call.
Charges, press 2. If you would like to permanently block your number from receiving calls from this facility, press 6. For balance and rate quotes, press 7. Thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
I wonder if that's a real recording. There's probably a lot of people that would recognize it if it was real. I've never got a call from inside a prison.
King of all professionals. King of all professionals.
Best laid plan, make a mess made. Damn nation, let's play hands and spades. That's without a boycott and a sit out. Afro black pick in with a fist out. From the welcome home to the kick out. Reaching to a rabbit, pull a trick out. Preaching to a faggot with his dick out. Hard times gone for time. Sick eyes from the nose pressure. Release slip zip ties on the protesters. 6 wives in the fry of a molester. Mathematic caviar bar out in Odessa. Dirty needles breaking all the old records. 100 hoes, 1 shovel, and some old treasure. Old Zeke used teeth as a gold tester. Figaro's finger waves, closet full of old leathers. Old sweaters, old boots, that's a whole suit for some cold weather. New cell, 2 L's and some old letters. Now ain't doing double life, why she lead a double life? Man, he need another wife. New approach might help a nigga bowl better. New hoes might help a
nigga hold together? Or will a new lane lead them to the same pen? The hunger strike bring them to the same 10. Love ends, looking over various errors. And hate ends, habitually accelerating terror. And with the mirror,
Ooh.
I just wanna be collected. When I call, goddamn, I don't
Collect call.
all as I am. Visitor, visitor, prisoner, prisoner. Land. Getting slim from the protests, no food. Force fed him like Obi with a nose tube. Vision second, so the yogi with the gold shoes. With the rollie going bowling for the old school. Yeah, I need more for the Michaels. That's a loss for the class and a score for the rifles. 3 hots and a cot and some cops. And trying to find dinosaurs in the Bible. Saw quiet in the jailhouse. Then they ride in to find the empty cells out. They's looking for the swords. They's looking for the swords. I'm just looking at their feet cause I'm looking for the law. Looking in the library, looking at the law. 10 years deep, now I'm looking at the bar. Claiming sovereignty cause I'm looking with the Mars. They degenerate, they ain't looking at the game. They just looking at the scars. What they putting on my books cause I'm looking at the star. Trade a shank for some crank, now I'm looking at a wall. BGF got the yard, AB got the kitchen snitches on PC. Eminem on the mission, but CO's got the prison. God got us all, God said it's free. God is the key, but the God's got the love ends, looking over various errors. And hate ends, eventually accelerating.
I'm assuming we're gonna get a switch up in the middle.
I just wanna be collected.
Yeah, Lupe's great, man.
I don't wanna be accepted, not at all as I am. Visitor, visitor, prisoner, prisoner. Watching on the glass, saying some killer might fuck him in the ass. Staff getting rigid, wasn't gonna take away the visits. Segregate niggas by themselves and make them stay with it. Wicked, swung the shank around on the mop string. They had to pull him out of cell with a SWAT team. That's a cop team. They sent helicopters to stop the helicoptering. Men thought that he'd fly away like a kite, take flight like a letter on a string, like propellers on the wing. But the kite was the key that made electric chairs for his dying day.
It's a kite where you like send something in prison.
Like sugar in a late pot. Maybe he could dig a tunnel out of A block and wear gloves for the razor wire gate tops. Scared thugs going crazy in the
This is awesome.
Looking at the world through the TV, a day room, rapping over beats from the tabletops. That's how it is in a police state. When your life is just a number and release date. When you're rehabilitated so correctly. And it's hope that's how they live it when you're set free. Love ends, looking over various errors. And hate ends, eventually accelerating terror. And with the mirror, I just wanna be collected. When I call, goddamn, I don't wanna be accepted, not at all as I am. Visitor, visitor, prisoner, prisoner, land.
To accept charges, press 1. To refuse charges, press 2. If you would like to permanently block your number from receiving calls from this facility, press 6. For balance and rate quotes, press 7. Thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
Ooh. Oh my gosh. Police state, mass incarcerations, I'm assuming is kind of the heart behind this.
They sell they sales. They ain't 12, they out. Niggas all is hell. All is jail. All is sales. So much salt. Ain't no more salt on the shelves. You prisoner too. You living here too. You just like us. Till your shit get through. You can look like us. You hope shit get through. You should be in cuffs like us. You should get straight too.
Maybe talking about the guards.
You should get like woo. You should you should get refused. The open route, that's no parole and no control over your own soul. So patrol your own remote control that your folks can hold. You better watch these niggas. If it's up to me, I would never unlock these niggas. Wouldn't rehabilitate, man, I would just box these niggas and throw away the key. I throw away the key like the Coast Guard watching me. I throw away the keys, I throw away the keys, I throw away the keys. Better watch these niggas.
Oh my gosh.
I would never unlock these niggas. Wouldn't rehabilitate, I would just box these niggas and throw away the keys. I throw away the keys like the Coast Guard watching me. I throw away the keys, I throw away the keys, I throw away the keys. Better watch these niggas. On God.
The production on this is insane.
You can see what COC. Robocop out here COP. 3 hots in the COT. Lived in a small town this whole life. Never left like sounding like the whole right. Either working at the prison or it's no lights. In the system working with the pole lights. In the prison stripping niggas phone rights. Got a malice. On the other side of the bars, watch your niggas get smart, watch your niggas get strong, watch your niggas get home. He jealous.
Jealous? Oh, okay.
Down, he tell us. With each beat down, he help us. Wrong one.
Wow.
That's why I gotta lock all the niggas out for. One of them told the boy better calm down. Step back from the bringer, put the bomb down. But how the whole world in your palm sound? That's why I treat niggas like shit. Write raps to the taps, keep the fake snap on them. These niggas might spit. Better watch these niggas. If it's up to me, I would never unlock these niggas. Wouldn't rehabilitate, man, I would just box these niggas and throw away the key. I throw away the key like the Coast Guard watching me. I throw away the keys, I throw away the keys, I throw away the keys. Better watch these niggas. If it's up to me, I would never unlock these niggas. Wouldn't rehabilitate, I would just box these niggas and throw away the keys. I throw away the keys like the Coast Guard watching me. I throw away the keys, I throw away the keys, I throw away the keys. Better watch these niggas. On God.
Wow, dude. That's a masterpiece for sure. Lyrically, narratively, production-wise. I mean, I think the big idea of obviously what he's talking about is mass incarcerations, and then also talking about probably the guards that work there, those that abuse their power, and maybe in a way they're prisoners as well, but also the way that maybe he mistreats, and specifically in this scenario, black men in prison, is maybe only increasing their resolve, making them stronger. Let's see here. Culmination of 2 songs, 2 different hooks, a touch of incarceration, racial profiling. Lou stated this song was made for his close friend Chili Chill. However, he also stated The Prisoner 1 and 2 is one of the songs that has many pieces running at the same time. The way Chili Chill is trapped in prison is the same way Lou is trapped in the music industry, specifically his record deal. Prisoners are prisoners in a modern-day penitentiary, also represent the prisoners crucified alongside Jesus. Interesting. Both parts follow a parallel to the standard prison experiment, which examined how ordinary individuals became menaces to enforce the prison laws over prisoners. In addition, it points toward the failure of the prison system on both prisoners' parts, leading to perpetual states of malpractice and a failed solution probably to convicted criminals, to convinced criminals. Produced by Moe's Art. All right, I don't think I've seen his name before. Prisoner 1 and Prisoner 2. Whoa. Yeah, man, this is excellent. I know there's so much going on here. Aisha Jaco, Lupe's sister. Okay, she was the one doing that kind of narration. Monologue is simply what you hear when receiving a collect call from prison. Great one, INVOE. One of these days, maybe we'll get to a full Lupe project. This other one is titled Manilla, and it is Lupe Fiasco as well. INVOE says, just a very fast-paced, amazing Lupe track to listen to. Doesn't require an advanced breakdown to understand. You act like you know me. Which you do. All right, here we go.
We are people who have historically been on the verge of extinction. We have been at many times under much stress since being brought into this country on many slave ships.
Preparations, reparations from segregation. Genius at Genesis, Master System Segas. Pujabi mommy, dissect invaders on
Sega Genesis.
Anointed players who call phrases, that's metal paper. Level layers, several shades of gray, a submission for it. MILF lover under silk covers who kiss her horses. Pilates central to preserving the body temple. Jazz classics, combat and the fattest ass status. Quotient. My potion soaking like boats in oceans. Motion sickness, I overdid out my finesse pack. Multi-decking new refreshment lessons from jet snacks. My mama wisdom, my competition is setbacks. Jet lagging, very swag.
Because of his mom's wisdom.
AMG performance, my foreign don't show no mercy. Mere products, objects meaningless to the overstanders. Contemplating with industrialists and social planners. Manillas. Work overseeing the 5 classics. You can accomplish anything if you survive blackness. Sober living, kosher kitchen, and co-defendants. Soda sipping, the soca rhythms and global vision. Fear no verdict, but I feel allergic to local prisons. My new resurgence to do returning to socialism. Youth moves, pay dividends as an old man. Mayan got his body with gold hands. Father sends his twins into the underworld. Though legendary, I weapon carry for same goals. My Februaries is necessary to save souls. Epilepsy diamonds flicker foolish on the cuff wrist. Do my duty to be used.
Oh, it's like twinkling diamonds, epilepsy diamonds.
Goods to service local needs. Dashboards lack the means to show my total speeds. Fast forward floors, forge orchids to go with me. Construct the future with 30 bars. Long tenures, I'm returning home to dirty cars. Jasmine necklace from a poor woman on Hindu streets. I gave her Lupe, she gave me beauty at Temple Creek. Manillas. Logic, Greek prophets and ab tutors. Be more youngins, they 12 o'clocking and jumping scooters. Through entertainment, I enter training to run the future. Ain't time check off my checkouts, too much for your computers. Chakra waves, singing bowls, stirring, I'm Dalai Lama. Creation, stepping my mental selection, Bobby Condas. Nightmare women, dream girls, embodied monsters. Don't confuse my temptation battles for body mantras. Soul pilot to my reputation is body suffer. Word to body, jealous of Venus in this topless opera. Lost the
his vocabulary is ridiculous.
Papa locker, still no drinking, just bought this champagne here to watch this vodka. Punk band merchandise, patches on leather coats. Tell you tales of illegal sales by fetid boats. Swallowed by waves to hollow graves, they'll never float. Sunken ships carry slave tokens to western coast. Manillas. Don't run us, 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 God said.
Copper alloy bracelets forms were recognized and used for currency as transactions from the end of 15th century to the mid 20th century. Their metal content varied from copper to brass. Most Manilla were manufactured in England or France, and like trade beads, were used for trades with Africa. The local chiefs on the slave coast of West Africa traded their human cargo for many different commodities, and Manilla was one of them.
So gross, man.
In Birmingham between 1830 and 1850 was being shipped to Africa to be bartered for one slave each Manilla. These slaves were then packed into holds of ships and taken to the West Indies and the Americas to be sold for vast profits if they did not die from the journey. The Dura was one of the slave ships with trade goods on her way to Africa to pick up her human cargo when she hit a rock and sank in 1843.
You just sit in that, why don't you, man? Jeez, the cost of a human life. Lupe doing Lupe things. Dude, I had no idea, well, I still don't have any idea what Manilla is. My only experience with Manilla are the envelopes. Right? Yeah. A Manilla envelope. That's all I know about Manilla. So it'll be interesting to see real quick what's going on there. It's crazy that we still haven't been able to do a full Lupe project yet. Okay, so let's see here. Manillas were a form of currency used in West Africa during the Atlantic slave trade, now often used as a decorative symbol for the struggle that Africans faced during the trade. Lupe expands on the history of these bracelets in a spoken word passage during the outro. It should also be noted that Manilla is the symbol on the cover art of Droga's Wave. Lupe connects the struggle of modern-day materialism with the greed that fueled the slave trade. So Manilla. Oh, okay. I was wondering what that was on the cover. It almost looked like an old phone. Made of bronze, brass, bronze, or copper, which were used in West Africa. So I wonder, do Manilla envelopes at all get from this shape? Like the clasps on it? Or is that just a totally different thing? See, I was thinking for a second Manilla was like a, kind of like a, what am I thinking of? Not really a jewel, but something like that. Not something that was like formed and passed around and used as money or currency. Freeway TJ producing. Yeah, this thing I thought was like, I was like, man, that kind of looks like some sort of telephone or like some headphones or something. Okay. Always bringing it. All right, this next one, the song is Aquamarine. The artist is Black Thought Danger Mouse. The sponsor is Vadym or Vadym. They said Cheat Codes album from Black Thought, produced by Incredible Danger Mouse, one of the albums alongside Jid's Forever Story that put me on the rap scene in 2022. I swear this album never stops growing on me. I hope you'll take a listen to the whole thing someday. Aquamarine is astonishing. Ooh, high hopes. Let's go. Okay, it's like the orchestra intro. That's what it sounds like.
About my machine in the class that I'm only in. my thoughts corrupt the files and contaminate the console again.
Dude, this beat is so cool.
The why I'm not the same. My bandwidth is a canvas cut from his frame. When I present ideas naked and unashamed, it's handwritten in Sanskrit on a 7 train.
Oh, this is awesome, man.
Hustling nicks a reefer to tussling with the reaper. Sensory deprivation to ultimate synesthesia. Freeing our brother's keeper from teeth of another creature. Breaking and entering to the theater. The search and seizure is the birth of genius. Somewhere between.
Oh, I love this backing sound, man.
Believers make prayers. Haters and naysayers is buried in cake layers. I take day as a blessing and see the night as a lesson. Twilight is a message for me to write a confession. The matrix, a dominatrix seeking to be served. Ever patiently waiting with the demons we deserve. Better be willing to pay with every dream that you deferred. If the vehicle should swerve, learn to lean into the curve. Up the nerve almost equal in size. I walked around with the iron for any wrinkle in time. I paid a piece of my mind for every nickel and dime, but never less than a 5 and never slept on the job. A killer crept on your squad, yet never left the garage. Where your God was close enough to see the flesh of his eyes. Get to the button and press is what the message advised. What's the threat behind the vest is where the testament lies.
Killer crept on your squad, yet never left the garage. Is it like a digital thing? Well, you weren't wrong. That was awesome, man. Yeah, dude, a lot of the things we've done on here really are the things that I connect with. Oh my goodness. Great one. Let's take a look real quick. I love what's going on here, this art and stuff. It's really interesting. So this was from 2022, 7th track of the debut Danger Mouse Black Thought album. It was released the 3rd single, premiering with a video clip. The song features Michael Kiwanuka on the chorus, with Tariq discussing different topics in 2 verses, from the origin of human being, Black Thought's own life path and his current position in life and culture of rap, to Tariq's role as an artist and his own writing process. Which I wonder if that has something to do with the whole garage line. Let's see, Danger Mouse said, "You can't name a classic song that's not sad. Maybe you can look around, find one here or there, but that just proves the point. Every good song, historically, is melancholy in some way." Black Thought said, "I can't prove Danger Mouse wrong. There have been happy hits, sure, but classic records that have stood the test of time? Some melancholy joints. This is one of the main proofs of Brian's genius. You can't just go into the lab and say, let me make a sad song. It's a super subtle nuance that has to already exist in the DNA of everything that you're pulling from." Danger Mouse. I've heard of Danger Mouse. Oh, okay, yeah. Because we did Demon Days from Gorillaz, so he worked on Feel Good Inc. Wild. Crazy. Wild. We're getting ready to do our first ASAP Rocky album. He worked on Dirty Harry with the Gorillaz. Yeah, this guy, Kids with Guns. Okay, he did a lot with Gorillaz. I love Kids with Guns. Kids with Guns. Bum, bum. Oh Green World. Yeah, these are all awesome. Yeah, you can't go wrong with these guys. Are you kidding me? Danger Mouse and Black Thought? That's wild, man. I love Black Thought. I haven't heard him a lot. He first came on to my radar when we did the Linkin Park Reanimation album over on Patreon. We did a listen through of that. And there's so many great rap and hip hop artists on there, and he was on there. I was like, dang. And now I think I've heard him twice since then, and that was just a couple days ago or last week. So big fan of Black Thought for sure. Okay, well, last song here. We do have an 11th track. We normally only have 10, but this is me righting a wrong for AsaBriar, who sent in Is It Really You from Loathe, and I accidentally did a cover of it, so this is the real thing. And if it's not, I am going to die. It's a great synth sound, man. Very ethereal. Awesome. Show off a little. Always love the drop into the acoustic. It sounds like it's building up to a transition maybe within the album. Yeah, you know that's just a banger transition inside the album. Oh man, that was awesome, dude. Okay, wow. We had some great stuff on this mixtape. So, unashamed plug, listen, somebody go to musicallymalnourished.com and sponsor a Gym Legacy album. We could throw a Puma Blue one in there. We need a Lupe Fiasco. We need that Black Thought and Danger Mouse. Somebody just go ahead and throw Loathe in there too. All right, we'll have a good time. It'll be fun. No, really love this. Thank you everybody that submitted and made this mixtape happen. Remember, if you want to get on a future mixtape, you can also go to musicallymalnourished.com. I'm trying to put out multiple of these a week so people don't have to wait so long to hear their selections. Thanks for hanging out with me. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Did you hear something new? Did you discover something old? And we'll have a good conversation there. Hope to see you in the next one. It's reading good.